Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. Welcome to the Ready Rig channel. I got an important video for you ZR2 owners. I just got back from Tucson, Arizona with Tyler. And with the help of Brandon, ADS Suspensions. They invited me out there to test fit and tune a new shock package for the Colorado ZR2 platform. We had a fun couple of days in the Arizona desert designing the ADS package that a lot of you have been asking for. So follow along as we jump right into the project. All right, so what do you think, dude?
All right, it's coming out pretty clean. I like the results so far. So one thing that I like to do on trucks that bump out on the lower control arm is to give us some safety factor on the coilover so that the coilover doesn't compress before the factory bump. What that's going to do is protect our tower from bending and deforming. When you hit a big old G out or something, it's going to stop on the arm like it's supposed to. So right now we have about a 1/2 inch safety factor. It's going to work out perfect with the shaft and stroke limiter assembly that I'm going to put in here. It's going to be a nice clean package to protect the truck.
Nice, so it's looking pretty good. I mean, I haven't been here an hour yet and we stripped it out, mocked one up. Obviously it doesn't have any guts in it, but yeah, super impressed. Look how beautiful this thing is.
Double checking our clearances. We're not going to run into our axle even at full.
That's just a piece of wood.
I'll steer it both directions. You can see that we're never gonna interfere with our steering.
Nice.
Everything is nice and clean and clear.
All right, so next step, he's finding out how to mount the resi, and making sure nothing hits, nothing's in the way. So Tyler's just kind of chopping away at it. So Tyler's polishing out the tubes right now. He polished this guy out, cleaning them up.
Every tube gets burnished. Every single shock, doesn't matter what it is. Even bump stops and rear shocks, the cheap stuff. They all get the same attention to detail in every single one.
That's what she said. She said.
Alright guys, so here's something really cool that I learned ADS does with their oil. They basically hook up this pump right here and they hook it up to the tube and they pump out all of the extra air out of the fluid so that it basically stays a lot cooler for a lot longer. With those extra bubbles in your fluid, if you don't do this, it basically warms the fluid up because of friction. So this is some really innovative stuff. I'm sure a lot of other companies do this, but ADS is the first ones I've ever heard of that does it. So that's pretty neat. So Tyler's gonna let this sit for a while, get out all of the air bubbles, and then he's going to assemble the rest of the shock. So there you go. Looking really good. Everything clears. Looking pretty awesome. I'm loving it. So let's see what's going on over here. Setting up the other side. All right, let's come down on all fours. Exciting moment. Let's see if we got the right height. About right for now. Can always be adjusted. All right guys, so day 2 with the truck on the lift. Tyler's setting it up. We're gonna work on the rear shocks here. So we're gonna take these shocks out and Tyler's gonna build some new rear shocks for the ZR2 ADS suspension setup. All right, something we found out. So as we were taking off the rear shocks, the top mount right here goes into the def tank if you have a diesel. Obviously the gas trucks don't have that, so we needed to take out the def. So that kind of is not fun, but also you can just reinstall it. So once you get these shocks off and you want the ADS shocks in the rear, you're gonna have to take this def system out and then mount your shock right here. This bolt coming out is impossible without taking the def tank out, but you can always reinstall it. It's just an extra 20 minutes or something like that, so no big deal. All right, so it looks like the rear shocks are getting put together right now. Brandon and Tyler are working their butts off, measuring everything, make sure it's all fitting, so looking really cool. Got the clickers right here. Awesome, I'm pretty damn excited. So let's go get these on the truck and see what it does. All right, so Tyler got the driver's side on. Obviously that comes back, the mount goes back, the mount goes forward on the passenger side. Brandon just brought out the other one right here. Let's see if we can step it up under there. This side has a lot more clearance. This side doesn't if you have the diesel and the def, but just gonna have to deal with it. Check this out. That's some beef for you. Oh yeah, let's talk about beef. Check out this shaft right here compared to what ADS has. Actually, that's kind of hard to see on camera, but believe me, it's a lot thicker.
That's what she said.
All right, so both rear shocks are in, letting it down right now, and we're gonna go take this thing out and see what she can do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are out here testing the new suspension, and he's gonna come around and come up and over this hill. So let's see what it looks like. Here we go. That was pretty epic. You guys just saw us romping around just a little bit. Basically, the back end made the front end feel like, because it was so good in the back, that we're taking out the front and revalving it. So let's go revalve it and see what they're doing. All right, so we got front coilovers off. Brandon's taking them apart right now so he can revalve them. Then we'll throw them back on and then do another run, and hopefully we'll have these things set for the diesel and the gas trucks.
Right now, I'm taking different allocated shims. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be based off of the diameter of it, and the other numbers on there will be the thickness, which gives you your compression and rebound valving.
Nice. So Brandon's basically revalving everything after the last time we went out. So we're gonna make the front feel a lot better to basically keep up with the rear end, how good the rear end feels. All right, so the new shims are going on. Brandon's got it redone, and he's gonna put all this back together, throw it back on the rig, and probably go drive it out in the dirt again. So this is all for you guys who are gonna hopefully pick this kit up for your ZR2. We're basically making sure it stays planted for you when you're bombing out in the desert or hitting the rocks. So back and forth, up and down, all just to get it right. well, Tyler and I are back from after they revalved it. The truck did its last run, and it ended up turning out really well. So I'm super excited. Just want to say thank you, dude, for everything.
Not a problem.
Everything is almost there. There's a couple of little things we got to shake down, like the maybe the sway bar and a couple little things like that. But mainly got everything done. Truck runs amazing. It was a lot of fun being here for a couple days. So appreciate it, dude. I want to say thank you.
Not a problem.
And definitely have to get out here again sometime and mob. But we'll be seeing you on a few more trips.
A couple more days, actually.
Yeah, in a couple more days. See you out in Glamis, and then KOH is coming up soon. So so if you want one of these kits, make sure you hit up Tyler. I know a lot of you have actually asked for it already. You've asked him, you've asked me.
They'll be ready now.
And they're coming. So thank you for tuning in, and here's some more videos of this thing romping through the dirt.